Ugh. Bleh. 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 This is definitely the sound you hear being food abused as a young kid. Being abused by food means you have to eat stuff you don't like. The food that can make you feel sick. The chewing you have to undertake that can take ages. Because your brain has determined that you don't like it. And therefore your next move should be to spit it out. But you can't. It has to be swallowed. What's for dinner? Crab sticks? What? Who eats crab sticks? I live in Britain, not Osaka, Japan. Can't I have fish fingers instead? I'm nearly 7. I'm sure now I can start to pick my own food I want to eat. Oh no, your parents decide what you have to eat, no matter if you like it or not. And with me, if I could eat it all, I would get the chance to go down to the corner shop, which actually was between 2 houses, but was still classed as a corner shop, run by Mr. Abu. Probably the best sound was ringing his bell. As you entered the shop, knowing you were going to get 20 pence worth of your favourite sweets. Hello, my friend. Would you like some cherry lollipops?
No, thank you. Not today.
Oh, would you like a packet of candy sticks?
No, thank you. I would like 20 cola bottle sweets, please.
OK, coming right up. Don't eat them all at once. You'll spoil your dinner.
It's okay, I've just eaten my dinner. This is my treat for finishing it all.
Well, they could have given you more money to spend. I've heard about your mum's cooking. Cola sweet bottles were great. I spent a fair fortune on them. They really tasted of cola, which was a bonus for the real thing, because my parents never really bought fizzy pop that often. Most of the time it was usual cordial orange squash, which now and again I did mix with fizzy lemonade to make orange soda. Who loves orange soda? Mealtimes normally consisted of breakfast, of maybe Weetabix, cornflakes or sugar puffs. Lunchtime would be probably a sandwich of some description, maybe a ham one, or maybe a jam one. But if I was really lucky, I'd get a chicken one. The evening meal could be anything, and while sitting at my desk come dinner table, there would be where I'd wait for the dinner to arrive. This is when you're most likely to get the dark foods, the horror of all horror foods. More scarier than being followed home by a masked psycho that just wants to carve you up and roast your nuts on an open fire. You know, the nuts you carry around in a bag in your pocket. Those ones I mean. There wasn't too much I didn't like, but there were things like garden peas. I nearly choked to death one mealtime and didn't touch them for years. Not saying I didn't like them, it was just the fact I got a few stuck in my throat. Oh, and this may make some of you laugh, and that's the fact I have never eaten a pizza. Yep, I said it, never. And that is because I can't eat cheese. It doesn't agree with me. One little bit, I have a funny turn, and makes me rather ill. So no point saying, oh, you don't know what you're missing. I do, because I don't miss what I don't eat. Like some of you may have a nut allergy, and I love chocolate peanuts. So I could say, you don't know what you're missing, besides a deathbed and Mick Jagger lips. Sit up and eat your dinner properly without spilling it. The amount of times that was said, I must have lost count. It's probably true though. You eat like a right spanner when you're young. But saying that, there was this one time it backfired on my dad. Bless him. As he told me to sit up, he dropped his plate upside down on the carpet floor. And how difficult was it for me not to burst out laughing? Mashed potato, 3 sausages, beans and 2 rounds of buttered bread battered into the carpet. Now there are 2 horror foods that I really hated because they made me want to throw up. And a few times I was forced to eat them. They were Brussels sprouts and fried tomatoes. Obviously not together, that's just grim, just with certain meals. With sprouts it was the texture and the smell. Just makes me want to throw. And there are quite a few people with the same issue. They're nasty little things. Mostly consumed on Christmas dinner. Well, I'll tell you something for nothing. They don't appear on my Christmas dinner nowadays. And they will never appear on my Christmas dinner in the future. Fried tomatoes roughly give me the same effect. I eat tomatoes when they're in a bolognese, and I put tomato sauce on my fries. But no, fried tomatoes is a real big turn off, and it's a good chance I'm going to go, ugh, especially if I see them appear on my English full fried breakfast. And then there's cucumber. What a pointless food. I don't like it. It's bland, boring, and the taste of nothing. Why do people eat them? and some have cucumber sandwiches with a cup of tea. Forget that. Chocolate hobnob biscuits go down better with a cup of tea or a big slab of fruit cake.
Hello, Mr. Abu.
Good evening to you, my little friend. And what can I get for you today?
Have you a couple of big packets of popcorn?
Oh yes, I'm sure they are on the second shelf.
Great, we are going to watch a film tonight.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. I am working out if it will be a good investment to have some shares in a new company called Apple.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought so. Maybe if it was called chocolate, I would have said yes.
Maybe you're right. I will keep my money and not risk taking the venture. Is there any foods that you don't like and have been forced to eat? So you can have your nice pudding. But you can be fooled by your parents while forcing it all down and having to chew for around an hour to find the pudding is nothing more than a bit of fruit salad in sweet lame water because your mum forgot to buy ice cream or whipped cream to go with it. Oh, the days before 200 fast food outlets came to a town near you.